Hey there, Migraine Again community. My name's Kevin. I go by the nickname The Migraine Guy. I'm bringing you a video today kind of describing the basic benefits and features of many of the ice-based therapy products you've probably come across to help with your migraine. So the first product we're going to talk about is the Ice Down Migraine Wrap. The Ice Down Migraine Wrap is a pretty simple device. It's a neoprene sleeve that has a small compartment right here, and in that compartment you can put one or both of the smaller ice packs that it ships with, or the larger ice pack that it ships with. And there's actually a couple big reasons why I really like the fact that it ships with multiple ice packs. The first, probably obvious reason, is that when you have, say, the big one in the sleeve wrapped around your head, these two can be in the freezer still, and so when the big one starts to get room temperature and you're not seeing the effectiveness from the cold therapy, you can then insert the two smaller ones, put the big one back in the freezer to freeze again, and you can just continue cycling like that. Then when the little ones get room temperature, you can, take them out, put them in the freezer, and put the big one back in. And that's great because in the midst of a really, really bad migraine, it can sometimes not be the most helpful thing to have to put it on, wait an hour or so, and then after it gets to the point where it needs to be frozen again, you're just without something to use. That's why I really like the fact that it ships with 3 ice packs and that you can switch them out. The other nice thing is that since they're different sizes, you have the big one and then you have the 2 smaller ones, that gives you the freedom to kind of target precisely where you want the cold therapy to be. So if you have, a pretty intense migraine behind your left eye, but your right eye doesn't really seem to be feeling any pain, you don't have to, just be stuck with the big ice pack that's covering both eyes and maybe, making your right eye feel unpleasant because you don't need cold therapy over there. And so you could just use one of the smaller packs. Same thing, if maybe just the left part of the back of your head is hurting, you could target it with one of the smaller ice packs and not have to use the entire big the big guys. So that's a really nice feature about it. Additionally, these ice packs get down to about 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Very, very cold. One of the coldest temperatures that I recorded of all the products I'm reviewing today. So that's pretty cool. Additionally, you get the neoprene sleeve, the 2 ice packs, and then the big ice pack for $29.95, and that comes with free shipping. So that's really nice too. Pretty cost effective, pretty good on the free shipping, and they also have the best warranty of all the products I'm going to be reviewing. They have a 1-year manufacturer warranty. So some of the details on the warranty, right, you're going to want to read yourself, maybe email them and see what the conditions are under which they would accept a return. But so long as the statements on their website are meant to be taken at face value, they seem to have a pretty good package overall. Now, the one thing, of course, that is lacking that most of the other products I'm going to be reviewing have is that this is a pretty small surface area to cover, right? I'll go ahead and throw it on so you can see what it looks like. But you can notice, right, the portion where the ice packs go is this long, right? And so if I have maybe a full head migraine, this guy isn't going to be providing a ton of coverage. This is really more, as I said, for a precise way to target your migraine. But if you have a full on migraine, or more than, this much of your head is experiencing the migraine, then you might want to think about getting one of the other products I'm going to talk about. But if you think that you get targeted migraines, maybe really intense eye pain or something, then the Ice Down Migraine Wrap is probably a great choice for you. The next product I'm talking about is the Migra Cap. The Migra Cap is similar to a lot of the other products I'm going to be reviewing. It's a whole head migraine approach. The top part here actually doesn't contain any ice packs. It's kind of a neoprene stretchiness that helps you, I'll demonstrate in a moment, but it helps you kind of control where you want the ice packs to go. So you get full coverage here. The entire circumference of this thing has, can you see that? Yeah, it's about ice packs that are this size by this wide, and then they're 2 by 2 around the entirety of the Migra Cap. It takes about, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour to get really, really cold. The temperature that I've noticed it gets to regularly is about 10 degrees Fahrenheit. So it gets extremely cold pretty darn quickly as well. I'll go ahead and throw it on too so you can see. Now, if you're like me, you might want to wear an ice wrap of some kind that really kind of covers the upper portion of your head all the way around. I don't really get intense eye pain, but lots and lots of migraine sufferers do. And the nice part about the Migra Cap is that, as you can see here, it kind of has this, maybe I can pull it off, it kind of has this weird divot right here, which at first I didn't realize what the purpose was, but then I noticed after going to their website again that it's designed so that you can pull it down, but it doesn't, affect your nose in any way. It's a nose cutout. And this way, if you do get really intense eye pain or low head, upper neck pain with your migraine, you can adjust it accordingly, and you don't have to worry about it sliding down because of the neoprene up top is going to keep it from sliding too far down. Additionally, the Migra Cap is $39.99, so that puts it on a little bit of a pricier end as far as some of the products we're going to be looking at today. But it's reasonably priced, right? $40 for a product that's going to last you for a few years at the least, and provide really, really cold coverage pretty quickly isn't too bad of a price point. Let's see, $39.99. Shipping, however, is $10 according to their website, and so that bumps the price of this basically to $50. So it is a steeper price point than most of the products we're going to be looking at today, and their website doesn't contain any information about their warranty, and so I can't speak to what their stated claims are on that. Effectiveness, I certainly think it's very effective. You get a lot of cold therapy. The downside, the big downside in my view, is that since these ice packs aren't interchangeable, I can't put new ones in from the freezer and take out the ones that aren't cold anymore. I just have to either buy 2 of them or put it back in the freezer and wait. And so if there's one drawback to the Migra Cap, it's certainly the fact that the ice packs aren't exchangeable. So the next product to review is the Migraine Hat. The Migraine Hat is a wrap-based device. What that means is that it opens up and you wrap it around your head, however tight or loose you want it to be, and then it sits there. So if you have a larger head like I do, it's kind of nice because it's not one size fits all. You can kind of tighten it or loosen it as your head size requires. Additionally, sometimes you don't want a ton of cold. Maybe you want kind of a looser wrap. That way it kind of gently sits. Some days, though, you're probably going to want it to be as much cold as possible, and so a tighter wrap is the benefit to these wrap style migraine products. Additionally, when you order the product, I'll go ahead and take it off now. When you order the product, you don't just get the wrap itself and one ice pack, you actually get 2 ice packs for the $29.99 price, which as I've said a couple times now, I think having interchangeable ice packs is probably one of the most, if not the most important feature a migraine ice product can offer, precisely because when I wrap this one around and it sits on my head for a while, and of course it would be in the hat, I don't quite know why I did that, it would be in the hat, after, an hour or so, it's going to start to lose its cold, right? It's going to start absorbing heat from your body and the surrounding environment. And at that point, you can then just go to your freezer, pull out the ice pack that is in the freezer, staying cold, switch it out, throw the Migraine Hat back on, and then you can continue to get all the benefits from cold therapy without an interruption. And you get all of that in the $29.99 price. And I really think that is an enormous benefit to migraine sufferers. So as I said, it's $29.95 or $29.99, sorry, and then you do have to pay $5 for shipping. So that pumps the price up to, $35, but it does come with a 90-day warranty. So you can try out the Migraine Hat for a couple months, 3 months really. And if it's not working for you, you can interact with their return process and get your money back. So I think that makes it a really, really good, solid entry-level product for migraine sufferers. If you're curious about ice therapy but don't want to spend a lot of money, Migraine Hat's probably a good first stab at it, because you get 2 ice packs and the hat, and that's really nice. So on to the next product. So the next product to talk about is the Headache Hat. The Headache Hat, like the Migraine Hat, is a wrap-based device. So you open it up, and you wrap it around your head to cover as much or as little as you want. The nice part about the headache hat here, since it is fully, right, with the migraine hat, right, it kind of opened up into a C shape. This is fully straight, so I can wrap it around my head, or I can pull it down around my eyes, and there's no coning that occurs when I wrap it, so I can fully do it. The downside to that, of course, is that it doesn't cover, it doesn't really touch the top parts of my head when I have it around the side. So you get some functionality at the expense of some other functionality, but that's kind of all of these products, right? There's no one perfect ice-based product for migraine sufferers, and so you have to kind of weigh the coverage features that you're looking for. So that's the kind of coverage that you get with the headache hat. The headache hat is pretty unique in that it doesn't use ice packs as traditionally conceived, where it's kind of more of a rectangle that is repeated in the hat. Rather, it uses these little 1" by 1" plastic bags that are filled with actual water. And so you get these running the entire length. Let's see if I can show that. There we go. Running the entire length of the hat in 3 columns. And so there are a number of benefits that come with doing this, one of which is that when you have the hat on, let's say that my migraine's being really intense on the sides of my head, but my forehead really doesn't feel like there's a lot of pain there. You can kind of, it takes a little bit of time, but you can wiggle these guys around so that you can move the ice packs to where you want them to be. So you do get some of the features that say something like the ice down migraine wrap allows, where you can kind of target where you want the cold to be and avoid places where you don't want it to be. The price point for the headache hat is $39.99, so that puts it on a little of the more expensive side of our products that we're looking at today. You can get 2 of them. Currently they're on sale on the Headache Hat's website for $72.99, and that comes with free shipping, so you don't have additional cost there. Also, I couldn't find it on the website, their warranty. They do have a little button at the bottom that says warranty, but when you click it, it just takes you back to the homepage. But I'm pretty sure when I did the full review on my YouTube channel, it was either 30 or 60 days. I can't remember which one it was, but either 30 or 60 days, which really is plenty of time to test the product when you get a migraine, if you get them somewhat frequently, and see if their product is going to work for you. So there really is not a limitation given the warranty. So that's also nice for you. Couple of the downsides of the headache hat, given that it uses these 1" by 1" little freezer packs, it's pretty difficult to take them out and, say, clean the headache hat if you wanted to wash it. You can't really do that. You can open up, can you see that? Yeah, you can open up the headache hat and get access to the ice packs, but once you've taken them all out, it'd be very difficult and troublesome to get them all back in. Now, when I did my full headache hat review on my YouTube channel, someone did comment that they had successfully purchased separate ice packs, and once the water in these was no longer freezable, because most of it had evaporated, they were actually able to cut the ice packs and fill the headache hat back in. But of course, that's going to take a lot of time, it's going to take some effort, and there's no guarantee it's going to work as well as when you originally purchase it. And that's probably the biggest downside to the headache hat, is this lack of being able to get a nice cycle of cold, right? So some of the products that we've talked about so far, you can interchange the ice packs, and then you never have to wait for your product to freeze and just sit there without any ice therapy. Now, you can buy 2, as I said. They do have a sale right now, $72.99 for 2 of them, but now we're talking, you know, close to $80, and so that's going to be a steeper price point, a bigger barrier to entry for more people. So if I had one criticism, that would certainly be it. Additionally, this is actually an evaporated ice pack that I found in my headache hat, and so this is kind of the problem with using water versus some of the other chemicals, I guess, that you can use for ice packs, is that when you use water, you do get very, very cold temperatures as a result, which is great. But the process of freezing and thawing over time lets the water slowly escape. The water vapor gets out as it thaws. And so eventually the headache hat and products that use water instead of a different kind of chemical for their ice packs are going to not function anymore because there's nothing left to freeze. So that's just something to keep in mind. I'm pretty sure that the creator of the headache hat said if you use the headache hat twice a week, you can expect the ice packs to last 2-ish years. So in another couple years, I'll probably need to buy another one, but I do like mine. It gets very, very cold, and the fact that it, you know, you can slide it a little bit and kind of target parts of your head with it is very nice. The final product I'm going to be talking about is the ice cap. You can go to icecap.com, and that's cap with a K, to see the product. They've got a couple new ones coming out, the ice cap 2.0. This, I'm pretty sure, is the ice cap 1.0, the original, and so I'll probably need to do an updated video in the future when the 2.0 comes out. But for right now, I'll be reviewing the one that you can get for, it is $59.99. So that puts it, you know, almost on the most expensive end. Of course, the headache hat, if you bought 2 of those, was going to be $72.99. So that one was the most expensive if you bought 2. Coming in second then is the ice cap. Now the ice cap has a number of features which I actually think justifies the higher price point, but let me explain a little bit how it works first. So the ice cap, despite the name having ice in the title, doesn't have to be used for cold therapy alone, and that makes it very unique. You can take all of the ice packs out and microwave it and then put on the cap and get heat therapy instead of cold therapy. Now some people who I've talked to online anyway in my Facebook support group, the Migraine Guy support group, they say that cold actually makes their migraines much, much worse, but that heat is actually very, very beneficial for them. And so they really like the ice cap because it has this unique functionality where you're paying a little bit more, but you get a wide variety of features that none of the other products we've looked at today actually offer. And so if you think that ice therapy might help you, but you also think that some heat therapy might help you, then the ice cap would probably be the best option for you. So as I said, it does come with ice packs. It comes with a number of ice packs, actually. I think it comes with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. And so there's this one that's kind of for the upper neck, base of the skull. There's 2 on the side. There's a long one that runs across the top, and then one for the forehead. So when you put it on, it does kind of resemble a helmet, but that means that you're getting full head coverage. How's that look? Yeah. I guess I'll squeeze down a little bit. There we go. And so back here is one of my biggest pain points when I'm having a migraine. The back of my neck, both upper and lower, really, really hurts. And I can target that with the ice cap, by just wearing it. If I don't really want the rest of the ice packs, I just want the lower skull, upper neck part to get the ice, I just take out the other ice packs and keep that one in. So it does have a nice modularity feature where you can target different parts of your head. You just take that off. You just have to pull out the ice packs that you don't want in there. So that makes it really, really nice in terms of being able to get full head coverage if you want it, but also allows you to target the part of your head that you want to target if you don't want full head coverage. Additionally, these ice packs, as I said, do come out, but you only get when you purchase it for the $59.99 price point. You do get enough ice packs to fill it, but you don't get backups like some of the other products. So once this thing gets to room temperature, it all has to go back into the freezer, and I have to wait for it to freeze again. You can, on their website, on the Ice Cap's website, you can purchase more ice packs if you want, but that's going to be an additional expense. And so that's just something to keep in mind. It does have, little Velcro straps here, so you can adjust the tightness as you want. As with all of these products, there are different sizes that you can buy based on the circumference of your head, so make sure to check those measurements out. I believe when I ordered this one, or when I got this one for review, the lady who created the ice cap asked me, well, what size should I send? And I gave her my head measurements, and her reply was, wow. So yes, I do have a very large head, and so I got the largest one that they have, and it fits very comfortably. And I have the ability to tighten it to get more ice in contact with my head, or I can loosen it if I just kind of want a more gentle contact. So what else can I say about the ice cap? So as I said, it's $59.99. That does come with free shipping, so there's no additional cost there, which is great. And according to the website, they do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. And as with all of these products, 30 days really is sufficient. Some of the other warranties, 90 days or a year, are great, but really, your first real bad migraine, when you try ice, you're going to know right away whether or not it's helpful. So the fact that it's 30 days isn't any attempt to swindle you. It's just that within 30 days, you really should be able to tell if the ice is helping or not. So as I said, the thing that I think really sets the ice cap apart is that if I don't want cold therapy, I can pull out all the ice packs and just microwave this and then wear it as a heat therapy device, similar to like a heating pad if you have a muscle cramp or something. And so that's a really innovative and I think awesome feature about the hat. The texture, the quality of the material seems very high. It's very durable, it seems, very thick, which is great because if you're going to microwave it, right, you want the heat to last for a while, and so you're going to need a lot of thickness to it. But overall, I really like the ice cap. It's become my kind of go-to for ice therapy, simply because I want particular parts targeted regularly with my migraine. Usually it's like the lower head, upper neck. That part gets really tight and painful. And then, my forehead typically kind of gets that pulsing sensation, and just overall head pain, of course. And the ice cap provides coverage in all of those areas. Now, the ice pack stays cold for around an hour, sometimes hour and a half. And so then it has to go back in the freezer, but an hour and a half is usually pretty good to knock down my migraine pain. So overall, the ice cap is a great product if you're looking for a product that offers flexibility in usage. So if you want to try cold therapy and heat therapy, it's a great way to go. If you want full head coverage, it's a great way to go. If you want partial head coverage, it's a great way to go. And so I think it's a great price, or a great product at a reasonable price given the amount of features that it offers.